Hull, open three. Oh, what a sight for Lexie Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Caitlin Clark's reaction to Lexie Hull's three-pointer said it all. From the sidelines, she watched her teammates snap out of a shooting slump in style, and that shot lit the fuse for one of the Indiana Fever's most dominant performances of the season. Missing their star player and without a true point guard, the Fever were expected to falter. Instead, they put on a clinic in grit and execution, a statement win with playoff implications written all over it. The Chicago Sky never saw it coming. Drop a Fever show in the comments to back Lexie and the squad. Let's go.
We're back home, baby. Let's go. Back in the W column. Well, I got the challenge. That's a big job, baby. Point guard.
Pick that up.
Imagine the Fever's worst-case scenario unfolding in real time, back-to-back defeats that blindsided everyone. Just days ago, they were riding high, steamrolling opponents at the start of their West Coast road trip. Then came Phoenix, then Los Angeles, and both delivered gut punches that went beyond the scoreboard. These weren't routine setbacks. They were the kind of losses that make you take a hard look at your playoff dreams and wonder if they're slipping away.
Obviously we lost our last two, but I think, I don't know, that LA one felt good for us because we didn't quit. And then, life happened the other night at the Valley, so we could have looked at it like, oh, woe is me, and, we don't have enough players, and we didn't. So shout out to our group for just staying confident and staying ready because, it's a professional league and we have to be ready and we can't make too many excuses about it because no one's going to hand us anything. So we might as well look at it for what it is and keep showing up.
The team had already been without Caitlin Clark since July 15th due to quad and groin injuries, with no set timeline for her return. But during the Phoenix game, things took an even harsher turn. In the first quarter, Sydney Colson went down with a left ACL tear, the kind of injury you could see unfold in real time. Just like that, her season came to an abrupt end tonight.
Unbelievably proud. I think this is the most resilient team I've ever been a part of, and I say that wholeheartedly. We've had a lot of mishap happen throughout the course of the season. I think throughout the course of it all, we stay resilient, and you guys get to see us at our best when we stay together and be resilient. So shout out to my girls tonight because I think it took everybody. Everyone played a piece, played a role, and I think that's how we got the dub.
But here's where it went from bad to downright brutal. In the fourth quarter of that same game, Ari McDonald fractured a bone in her right foot. 2 point guards, same night, both done for the season. Suddenly, the roster was completely bare at the point guard spot. In the WNBA, playing without your floor general is tough enough. But losing your backup too, and the backup to the backup, that's the kind of scenario that turns a rough season into a full-on basketball nightmare.
I mean, you guys are unfortunately kind of familiar with injury updates this season, but I imagine yesterday's was probably pretty tough. Just what's the reaction been from you guys, the players, the coaches, to losing Sid and Ari?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, just brokenhearted for them. They're two really good people that you hate to see this happen to. They've been an integral part of what we've been doing, and so hate it for them. Unfortunately, it's part of the deal, and we've got to roll with it. And we've got players in that locker room who believe in one another, players in that locker room who are as competitive as all get out. We've got versatility, and it's going to have to be on full display. So I think now it's about playing to honor them, right, and playing for them.
Coach Stephanie White was forced to improvise her rotations in real time, leaning on a by-committee approach to run the offense, which, in plain English, meant no one really knew how it was going to work. Fans started to wonder if the team could survive real adversity. The front office's hands were tied too. The trade deadline had passed, leaving them stuck with the roster as is. On paper, the Chicago Sky had to be licking their chops. Indiana was wounded, desperate, and missing its biggest star. The Sky had lost to the Fever every time they'd met this season, but this looked like the perfect opportunity for payback. What they didn't realize was that the Fever had been quietly building something all year, a culture of trust, resilience, and belief. This wasn't going to be another collapse. It was about to become a showcase of unselfish basketball, relentless grit, and the kind of game where an unlikely hero could rewrite the script entirely.
Williams gonna have to hurry off the dribble, rolls out. Oh, open three. Oh, what a sight for Lexie Hull. She has needed that one to drop.
Lexie Hull catching fire.
Now Chicago just needs to get it a little bit more settled here in the half court. Nurse loses it. Mitchell 2-on-1. It's a foot race. Mitchell to Cunningham. Cunningham right there for 2 more.
Lexie Hull had been stuck in her own head for weeks, each missed shot chipping away at her confidence. This wasn't just a rough night or two, it was the worst shooting slump of her professional career. Over the 2 weeks leading into the Chicago game, she went just 2-for-25 from beyond the arc. Her mother hadn't seen her sink a three-pointer since August 1st against Dallas.
What was kind of the last month like? How do you stay out of your head or listen to the right people? What is that balance like? As you know what you need to do. Take us kind of what's that like?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's focusing on doing the right thing, taking the right shots, being in the right place, focusing less on the outcome of things. Missed shots happen. It's going to happen in everyone's career. And to just really focus on getting the next good one. I think that's the whole mindset, and we know we have confidence in every single person on every shot that they take. So, yeah, it's just keep shooting.
The Phoenix game showed just how bad. That's how bad things had gotten. Hull went 1-for-11 from the field and 0-for-8 from 3, finishing with just 2 points. It was, by almost any measure, her roughest offensive outing of the season. After the game, teammate Kelsey Mitchell shared an emotional moment with her, telling Hull she was going to keep counting on her for what she brings every single night. Then came the turning point against Chicago. On her first three-point attempt, with Caitlin Clark watching from the bench, Hull let it fly. The ball left her hands with that old, confident rotation, arced through the air, and dropped clean through the net. Clark jumped to her feet in pure joy on the sideline, celebrating like she just hit the shot herself.
And then Lexie, what was it like to finally break out of that slump, and especially on a night when when they needed you to?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It feels good to see the ball go through the net. But I think, every game, regardless, you're making shots, you're not, it feels really, really good to have your teammates behind you, and I definitely feel that every day, and it's fun. It was fun today to get to celebrate some of those.
The